Hello guys, it's me Dave from the Kodo, back on my Sky Odyssey LP, and trying to move along as quickly as possible here to push through. I've been taking a little bit longer than I wanted to. I'm going to start pushing through a lot of the mods in the non-recorded time and just catching up on them here. But what I did here is my Tower O grid power. They are just the lava mills that are 2 apiece, and it looks like I have 40 of them in here. As you can see, I am flying because I bought the Angel Ring, which uses 32 GP, and I have 80 of it available, so I can fly with that now. I did a lot of work with the resonator and manually pushing it to get those things going. I also upgraded this. You can see that my big star is gone and has been replaced with actually a 9-block, 3x3x3 block of these guys, the Fading Matter Power Flower Bonsai Pot, MK15. This thing is ridiculous. The amount of EMC that I'm pushing through, like I'm at the P point. I don't know what P is. Petaflop? I don't know. But it is just pumping tons and tons of EMC into there. I started to go through getting the Colossal Star building up. You can see here, right here. I got the Klein Star and Omega. I'm going to push all the way up to the top. And then the last thing I need to do in this section, let's just grab that, get that out of there, is the final Power Flower Bonsai Pot, which is huge. What I'm going to work on today, though, let me show you over here. Blood Magic, I did a little bit more work. I started to build this out. I need to move the mob tower because it's preventing this from being a tier 4. I think I have the layout correct, but it's preventing it from being a tier 4. So I need to move the mob tower, and I'm actually going to put it directly above this so that it's just kind of like out of the way, and then these towers can be left alone. But yeah, I did, and these are, what are these? These are the speed runes so that I can make stuff faster. These are runes of sacrifice. I need to make some more of these so that it can hold, or I get more per kill, because I'm still pumping off onto the side here, and I need 50 buckets of that, I think. And the rune of capacity, I need to make a bunch more of those just so that this holds more, and I can just kill more and more and more all at once. But I do need to move this guy up, straight up. This is still running. One of the quests is like 1.5k levels, which I get a ton there. Like I have 114 now, and I have 1 drum full, and I'm starting to fill. I have like this little baby drum full, and I'm starting to fill this drum up. It's at 113, but it takes a while to empty those out. So I'm going to work a little bit on that. But what I'm going to work on today is getting some passive mana for Botania up and running. I built this little my aesthetics setups are not the best in the world, but it's just boop, no dilly-dallying, just getting pushed out here. Let's see also what these guys are pulling in. Tons of terracotta, some ice, packed ice. This is probably all it's going to get, and it's just going to continue to get more of this, which is fine. I'll let it run. It's not like I need the energy. I have tons of energy being created, and I think this is tapped out because now we're getting more coal. So we've gotten everything we're going to get from that. There's one more of these that I can get that I need to make, but I needed to get a little bit into Botania to get to that point. So what I need to make is, first off, oops, let's go like this. Let's go like this. Just get a big chunk of that. Is that EMCable? It is. This Floral Fertilizer will allow me to get the Botania flowers. The Botania flowers are not directly EMCable, but their petals are. They do have an EMC value, which is great, because I only have to do this to get one of each one, basically, and then EMC their petals, and we're good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I get one of each of these turn them into petals, EMC them, and then I'm going to make some pure daisies. So I'm going to take a quick break here while I plant some flowers, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I got all of those EMC'd, and in my, you can see here if I go petal, we got, I think all of them. I might be missing one because I feel like it was a full circle before, but we'll find out. What I'm making now is I made the Petal Apothecary, which is what you use to put the flower petals in and the seeds in to create stuff, and it has to have water in it. And I have an Evertide amulet, which I just bought. It was like 1,500 beast coins, which is basically nothing now that I have almost 250,000 and it's still rising. So what I'm doing now is, let's get the dropper in there. I'm making a mechanical user. And I think I need a lever. That will make this guy, which then will be learned. Everything has to be learned. So now, I'm going to place this here. I don't really like it that close to the edge. I don't know how the stuff pops out, but I don't know. I need it facing. I think that's facing. Put that there. No. There we go. Mess. Okay. So now this is just full. I'm gonna do this. Wish I had one more, but oh well. Now I'm even. Just so I can get up here and I can put stuff in here. So what I need to do now is I need to make the pure daisies. I think it's so it's only using 1 grid power. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, then a seed. See, it shows me, and then I've got, look at that, fills right back up. Perfect. So now what these are going to be used for is place it here, one spot. Oh, I filled out this. I made this platform the right size the first time on accident. So if you take wood or if you take stones, and you place them around here. Let's go. Bop, bop, bop. Take a little bit of time. We're going to eventually work out a way to automate this so that I can just make... Well, actually, I don't know. I might not have to. I'll see if these items can be EMC'd. I'm actually curious if the Pure Daisy can. Pure Daisy cannot. Okay, that's fine. So what this is doing is it's changing into the materials that I need for further Botania-ness. And you'll see here in a second, it's just going to like all of a sudden pop and they all change. Maybe. I feel like I didn't used to take this long. Nothing? Oh, there we go. There we go. So now this is the living wood, and that'll be living stone. So let's check out. I need to make an axe. And living wood does not have an EMC value. Neither does living rock. That's fine. I need to make an axe though if I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to make a ton of this because this is what I'm going to use to make like the mana pots and the mana spreaders. So, like I said, I'm going to take another quick break, make a ton of this so I can just make a bunch of mana spreaders and mana pools that way. So, like, let me see here. Mana pool. See, it's just that. And for the time being, because I'm very early in the pack, I'm just going to have these getting filled up by mana spreaders. I'm going to make some mana producing flowers. Probably the ones, if I can get to the ones that work off of coal, I'm going to fill up a bunch of these. So I just have a ton of mana ready to be used when I need it. So another quick break. I'm going to make a ton of materials here because I can't EMC this. and I'll be back, and we'll set up some mana spreaders and get filling up those mana pools. Alright guys, so I'm back. I did a little bit more than I expected without hitting record. But I've got these mana spreaders with all of these endo flames shooting into a mana splitter and putting it into 4 different mana pools. I'm going to need to obviously beef this up in the future. I'm going to try and figure out a bigger mana solution, but I have to work through Botania a little bit more. What I have going here is an open crate that this is full of blocks of coal. Black coal falls on there, it triggers this. Once that is used up by an endo flame, it is off of the pressure plate that's right there, which pulses the redstone and drops another block to just sit there and wait for an endo flame to use it. Now that's going to sit there for 5 minutes before it despawns, and from what I've been seeing, it typically is used up before the 5 minutes is up. And if it isn't, it doesn't matter, because I could just EMC it. I've got a ton here. I want the small one in the front. Okay, so I think I've got maybe 14-ish endo flames. I could definitely beef this up a little bit more, because I can just EMC in the petals to make more, and obviously I can just make more mana spreaders pretty easily. But I'm going to let this go while I'm working on other stuff, so that when I get to the point at which I want to build some bigger mana consuming things. See, it just popped down a new one. Perfect. Look at that. Didn't even last. That's perfect. It's just getting burned up, and all dumped right back into there. I probably could put a couple more spreaders around here just to help dissipate the mana a little bit more, but I'm gonna let those 4 things fill up before I do that. What I want to do is I need a way to get wither skulls and wither stars. That's one thing that's going to hold me back in this mod pack. So if you know of a way to do that, definitely let me know in the comment section below. Definitely. I'm going to do a couple of quick, easy quests here. We're just going to do the armor like that. Very simple, very easy. That is these guys right here. I'm going to do the emeraldic crystal helm, these ones, because if I'm looking at this correctly, it should be as simple as, let's do that. That should be plenty. I just need to use, not this side. Whoa, it picked up pretty quick. The atomic reconstructor. That's what I want. You. And I want the lever. And for now, I'm just going to set it here. Put you there. Let's see. Will you change it? So on. There we go. So that's what I wanted. Change this into the emeraldic crystal block, which will allow me to make that armor real quick. This is stuff that I probably should have done earlier on, but just never got around to it. It's relatively simple. Now I just break these down and go through the process here. Make all of it, and they do have EMC values, so then I can then dump them in there. Part of that quest is an armor stand, which what I want to do is after I make an armor set, I'll set up an armor stand that has these on it. Meager Beast Coin rewards here, no random rewards. If I wasn't swimming in Beast Coin, this would be extremely helpful. Flux Infused Helm, what is that going to take? infused helm. That is a fluxed armor plating. Wow. Compactor. And that's fluxed electrum blend, which is just pulverized silver, pulverized gold, and destabilized redstone bucket. So I'll get a magma crucible going and start pumping redstone into it to make destabilized redstone. So then I can make that stuff. We'll do that. That'll finish off this episode. Like I said, guys, I need withers. So if you know these magma crucibles are all running, you're not running. If you know of a way that's easy, or just a way in general, I have had no luck with getting wither stars. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to fill up a whole freaking drum of this. Give me a hopper. Give me personal EMC guy there. I'm also going to need a flux point, I think, to make this the easiest. I kind of want it in here just because all the other stuff is in here. It's filling up those. I'll put it right here. So I'm going to go like that. The bottom is going to be that. I'm going to put into the side this. So then you are just going to be pumping that into there. Perfect. And you, I actually want to put you on the top. Tap into the network. There we go. And oh wow, that's gonna take a long time, but we'll let that roll. The other thing is draconic stuff. Start to get into that. Power, yeah, draconic core reactor. Some of these things, water wheel, windmill, that stuff I can burn out really quick. I'll do that off camera. Watermill, rainbow generator. This could be interesting. That will be, you gotta have all of these guys made. Look at that. And none of them can be EMC'd. That's so annoying. This is just a matter of making the rainbow generator. The rainbow generator is cool because once you have all of these generators burning something, this generates a ton of RF. But it's just asking for me to make this, which is, it should be simple enough to make all those. So we'll get that. Draconic evolution cores I've never messed around with, so that's going to be something new that I'm experiencing. And getting wither stars. Let me know your method of getting wither stars. I haven't been lucky enough in the loot crates, so hopefully you guys are enjoying this series. Stick around for some more episodes. Check out my channel for more tips, tricks, and guides. And if you have any suggestions for tutorials on any of the mods that are in here, let me know. I can put something together. I can put them up on the channel. But like always, guys, good luck and have fun.